Hey everyone, it's finally fall. It's currently raining outside of my house right now and I'm super excited. I love this time of year. I feel like this year went by so fast, but I feel like I say that every year. I'm so excited for Thanksgiving and Christmas, especially Thanksgiving because I love to eat. But anyways, before we get into this video, I just wanted to let you all know that I did use the Subculture and also the Modern Renaissance palettes in this video. These are both, this one is for sure my go-to, if you guys can tell by the packaging, it's super dirty right now. And this one, there's a lot of controversy, and I do talk about this in the video, but there's a lot of controversy about this palette, but I actually really like it. So without further ado, without me just rambling on, let's get into this video. I am going to be starting off with my face already done because I want the main focus to be on the eyes. I am going to be using the Subculture and also the Modern Renaissance palettes by Anastasia. I don't know if you can tell, but this is like one of my favorite go-to palettes. And I got this one right when it came out and I fell in love with it. I've already hit pan on a lot of shades in here. But starting off with this halo eye, I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and I'm going to go in my crease with burnt orange, and I'm just gonna blend that all over my crease. And I'm just using this shade as a transition shade, just so my other colors can blend a lot easier. And then once I'm done blending burnt orange into my crease, I'm just gonna go in with raw sienna and I'm gonna do the exact same thing. And then next I'm going to go in with the shade Real Gar, and I'm just going to go in with a more precise fluffy blending brush. And I'm just going to deepen up the crease. So I'm basically just doing what I did with raw sienna and burnt orange, but I'm just keeping it just a little bit lower and deepening up the crease with this shade. And then next I'm going to be going in with the Subculture palette. I did see all the controversy about this palette on YouTube, but I still went out and bought myself the palette. And I would say that there is a lot of fallout, but I still love the palette. There's as much fallout in this palette as there is in this palette, and this is one of my go-to palettes. So I still really like this palette. It's super pigmented and blendable. But next we are going to be going in with the shade All Star, this burgundy shade right here. And I am going to be going in with the brush that is given in the palette with the flat side. I'm just going to pick this up and I'm going to put it on the inner and outer corner. And I'm just going to pack this on and then I'm later going to blend it out. And when I pack this on, I am going to be leaving the center blank because that's what I'm going to put the shimmery shade. And then after I have the burgundy shade placed where I want it, I'm just going to go in with the fluffy brush and just blend it out. And then once I'm done blending that out, I am going to go back in with All Star and just pack on some more color. I always start off with just a little bit of color, blend out, and then pack on more if you would like. It's just like cooking. You always want to start off seasoning just a little bit, taste it, and then add more seasoning as you would like. So it's just like with makeup. You always want to add a little bit and then put more as you go if you feel like you need more. And then next, just to make this look just a little bit more darker, I'm going to go in with this dark brown chocolate shade called Cypress Umber. And I'm going to just pack a little bit on the inner and outer corners, not as much as I did as the purple. I just want it to be a little bit darker, but I don't want it to overpower the purple to where you're not going to end up seeing the purple. So I'm just taking a little bit on the same brush and just packing that right there on the outer and the inner corner. And then for the pop of color in the center, I'm just going to use this pretty bronzy shade called Adorn. And I am going to be using my finger. I use my finger for almost every shimmery shade that I end up using for my eyeshadow, because using your finger is way better than just using a brush. It's way more intense when you use your finger. So that's just why I always end up using my finger over the brush. But I am just going to be popping this in the center. And then after I'm done packing on the shade Adorn on the center, I'm just going to go back in with the brush and just blend out the edges so it doesn't look too harsh. And there's nothing on my brush. I'm just making sure that these edges are blended. And then for my lower lash line, first I'm going to go in with Burnt Orange and Raw Sienna. I'm just going to blend these two together on the little fluffy inside of this Anastasia brush. I blend that all under my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go back into Real Gar, the darker orange shade, and do the exact same thing, but with the more precise side of the brush. And when you're doing your lower lash line, you want to make sure it always connects here with what's going on top. Just want to make sure there's no gap. So you always want to make sure you bring it out just a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with All Star, the burgundy shade, and just blend this also on my lower lash line. And then for my brow bone and my inner corner highlight, I'm going to go in with this lighter gold shade. This one's lighter than Adorn, but this one is called Primavera. And I'm just going to pop this on my brow bone and also my inner corner just for that little shimmery pop. And then last for the eyes, I'm just going to go in with some mascara, the same as usual, the Benefit They're Real mascara. And then after I prep my lashes with the mascara, I'm just going to pop on some falsies. Okay, now that lashes are on, next is the lips. And I was debating between MAC's Whirl and Kylie Jenner's gloss. And literally, I love glosses. But I think I'm gonna, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up doing the MAC lipstick in Whirl, just because I feel like it's a little bit more fall vibes than the Kylie gloss. Before I do, but I am gonna go in with the NYX Lip Liner in Natural, my favorite lip liner. Just gonna line my lips really quick. And after the lips, this is the finished look. Don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe down below. I'll also put everything that I use in this video down below in the description box, as well as my Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat if you want to follow me on there as well. And don't forget to stay tuned for my next video. Bye, everyone.